Hey, it's Bailey with Bailey Creek Bridal. We are here today to talk about the top 8 mistakes you can make when it comes to your wedding hair and makeup. I am a wedding hair and makeup specialist based here in South Carolina. My signature style is Hollywood waves and airbrush glam, like a red carpet kind of look. So if that's your vibe, stick around. Mistake number 1, skipping your preview. You don't want to show up to your wedding day having never met your wedding hair and makeup artist and be left in shock. Now, I'm talking about a preview, not a trial. A preview is a dress rehearsal for after you've already booked your hair and makeup artist. A trial is an audition. We don't do that here. At your preview, you need to bring any accessories you have, your veil, any kind of jewelry, and make sure you're wearing white. Have your neckline be something very similar to the one of your wedding dress. That way you can get a full picture of how you're going to look on your wedding day. Mistake number 2, choosing trends over timeless. We can all Google 80s wedding pictures. You don't want to look back at your wedding pictures and cringe. And I'm sure people that got married in the 80s, they don't look back at their wedding photos and cringe. But we look at them and we cringe. You don't want your kids, your nieces, nephews, and whatnot cringing at your wedding photos. Mistake number 3, not using extensions for your wedding hairstyle. If your hair is thin, fine, short, medium length, honestly, even long, there's a good and fair chance you're gonna need them for your wedding hair, even if you wear it up. But if you wear it down, there's a 99% chance you're gonna need those extensions. They hold better than your natural hair does. Having clip-ins for your wedding, it's going to give you that longevity, the fullness, the hold. You're going to get the volume. You're actually going to make your Hollywood waves look better. Ignoring your skin prep. It's time to go to Ulta Babe, Sephora, Walmart, Target, something, somewhere. If you ignore your wedding skin prep, it's just creating a bad foundation. No pun intended. A bad foundation and base for your wedding makeup. Said it before, I'll say it again. Would you rather paint a piece of wood that's been sanded and primed and prepped, or one right out the store? Which one do you think is going to look better and last longer? The one that's been sanded and prepped, right? Your skin is the same way, except, you're not made of wood. Unless you're Pinocchio. But I highly doubt it. Mistake number 5, not planning accordingly for the weather. If you're like me and you live in the South, humidity's no joke. My mom can walk outside and her go, I walk outside and mine goes, if you know your hair is gonna frizz up when it's humid outside, definitely ask your stylist what they personally recommend for a style. Especially if they are from the area, they know how things work. But I'm gonna recommend something up, like a nice, cute little romantic updo. Think maybe like the Pam Anderson, the modern French twist. It just reduces the amount of frizz that you could possibly get. If it rains, if you sweat. Same thing for your makeup. On that note, if you sweat, like especially like right here in the T-zone, pretty normal, no judgment. I'm gonna recommend the One Size Secure the Sweat. Game changer. That with the airbrush, it makes the biggest difference, and I will recommend that to everyone that I encounter. Mistake number 6, doing your own hair and makeup to save money. I clearly have feelings about this. Very strong feelings. I'll put it this way. I'm a professional wedding hair and makeup artist, a specialist at that, and I didn't even do my own wedding hair and makeup. Let that sink in for a minute. I could have. Don't get me wrong, by all means, I could have 1000% done my own hair and makeup, but I didn't want to put that pressure and stress on myself or a family member, even though literally none of them were qualified to do that in the slightest capacity. But I digress. And if you're not a professional, you don't really have the experience to know longevity of products, color payoff, weatherproof, sweatproof, humidity proof kind of stuff. And I'm not saying that you don't know your own hair and skin, because no one knows it like you do. It's just pros have more background knowledge, line brand education, training. Their job is to literally handle high stress and high pressure situations like a wedding morning. Because trust me, it gets a little nuts. I drive home in silence after every single wedding. But don't do your own hair and makeup to save money, I promise. There is someone out there for every budget, and it's something you're not gonna regret. We set the tone for your wedding day. We're the first ones you see. If we are in a crotchety bad mood, you're gonna be in a crotchety bad mood. We're there to keep you relaxed, to pamper you, to treat you like the queen you are, especially on your wedding day, because you deserve the best. Yeah, just don't do your own hair and makeup. I'm not saying that it's not gonna go well, because I've seen pictures where people have done their own wedding hair and makeup, and it's flawless. It's spectacular. But you just don't deserve that kind of stress and pressure and time crunch on your wedding morning. Because if it takes 5 minutes on a regular day, it's gonna take 30 minutes on your wedding day. All right, mistake number 7. Not touching up when it counts. Even the most skilled professional, they're not perfect. They're not perfect. Let's be honest here. They're not perfect. So even the best application is going to need some sort of touch-ups, blotting, a gloss-free application, lipstick, because you gotta eat. Trust me, you got to eat. If you don't eat, I will find you and give you a sandwich. And also, hello, cheese. Hello. Okay. Hello. Also, yeah, ask your artist if they offer touch-ups, like as an add-on. Yeah, baby. All right, okay. But yes, ask your artist if they offer touch-ups as an add-on, like an hourly basis, because most of us do. I do, and I highly recommend it, especially if you're doing a first look. Trust me, I cried like a baby. Had I not leaned over like that and had little Q-tips to blot right there, I would have needed touch-ups. All right, mistake number 8. Not communicating what you actually want. I get it. You're a people pleaser. I am too. You don't want to upset anybody. I don't either. Tell your hair and makeup artist if you don't like something. If you want it adjusted, let them know. Very nicely. We're still people after all. But we are here to make you happy and to make your wedding day the most memorable and special that it can possibly be. Like, if you're not used to your little front piece doing, you're not used to your front piece doing something like that, or if you've got a little too much face framing down the front, if you want a couple more hairs pulled back, just let them know. I promise you won't hurt their feelings. It's their job. And if they get upset, that's a problem. They shouldn't be getting upset if you want something adjusted on your wedding day. Now, if you gotta be upfront and honest with your artist, and if you didn't do a preview, which again, I highly recommend doing one, have your inspiration picture be a picture of you, a time that you like the way your hair looked, you like how your makeup looked, because that way it's a little easier to translate that look onto your face because it's already on your face. It gets a little harder when your inspiration picture is Brooke Shields, like a Hailey Bieber, insert other celebrity, because they don't have the same features as you. Like, we can put that same exact makeup on you and it will look totally different. Like, you have to be clear about, I like the structure of this brow, I like how sculpted her face is, the glowy blush, the shimmery lid, the depth it creates. You gotta be descriptive. You have to be able to tell us what you like about the picture and what you don't like, because the amount of times I've had someone bring me a picture and they just like the picture, not even the hair or the makeup in it. They just think the girl in the picture is pretty. I can't count that high because that happens so much. Like, my mom did this to me before too, because she wanted gray hair so bad, which she has gray hair now. But I had to literally edit a picture of gray hair onto her to show her how it would look. And she decided that would be too harsh of a contrast, like all at once. Tell us what you do and don't like, and keep your expectations realistic. Mistake number 9 might be a little bit of a hot take, but asking your hair and makeup artist, your stylist, to do something that is way outside of their signature style. Like, if you ask me to do like a boho, half up, half down, dewy skin, I'm not gonna say I can't do it. it's just not going to be the best that you can get because that's not my specialty. For me, it's like the red carpet kind of look with the sculpted but natural, like the cheeks, the glam, the polished hair. But yeah, if you want like an alternative style for your wedding, an alternative hair makeup look, do it, babe. Do it. Absolutely. 1000%. I'm glad that someone's doing it because I love those looks so much. I'm just not the one to do it for you. It's the polished look for me. It's the glamour, the and I hate when people say the word timeless. I know I said it earlier. But it's the one where you can't date the photos from the hair and makeup. Think Jackie O, things of the sorts. Try to find a hair and makeup artist that specializes in a look you want. It shouldn't be that hard to find one because if they do have a signature style, they will plaster it everywhere. Like if you look at my Instagram, Hollywood waves and airbrush makeup. Hollywood waves and airbrush makeup. Hollywood waves and airbrush makeup. Because that's what I do. That's what I'm good at, and that is the style and application I am most confident with. All right, out of those 9, which one surprised you the most, and which one are you going to be avoiding on your wedding day? If you don't tell me all of them, I will be very sad. I just might cry. But if you're in the North Carolina, South Carolina area, and you love the look of the classic Hollywood waves, airbrush makeup, hit me up. I would love to help bring your Pinterest board to life. I'm here to help you beat the deflate and avoid the cake with the Hollywood waves and the airbrush makeup. If you want more content like this, give this video a like, hit subscribe, and share it with a bride-to-be or your wedding party, because this stuff applies to them too. Happy wedding planning! Oh, I love that cat so much.